Hi and welcome to Indigo Starfire. My name is Bevin, and in this video I'm going to be doing a channeled message from your Divine Masculine. These are general collective messages, so just take what works for you, leave the rest behind. If you would like a personal reading to look into your situation more specifically, I offer those for purchase through my Etsy shop, and there's a link to my shop in the description box of the video. I've also launched a second channel here on YouTube, which is called Lady of the Dawn, where I do readings related to topics other than love and romance. So if that sounds like something you'd like to check out, there is a link to that channel in the description box of the video as well. As far as this reading is concerned, there are 3 groups to choose from. Group 1 is the Aventurine star. Group 2 is the flower Agate star. And group 3 is the red Jasper star. So if you want to take a moment to center, focus on your breathing, and feel whichever group, maybe multiple groups or perhaps all of the groups that you're most drawn to. I'll give you a minute to make your selection and then we'll get right into it. And there are timestamps in the description box of the video for each group if you would like to jump ahead. And up next is a close-up photo of the crystals to help you better make your selection. Hi, Group 1. You chose the Aventurine star. So I'm going to start with some tarot, and I will use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I'll dive into the deeper energies surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and following this initial portion of the reading, I'll get some standalone message cards that can either reinforce what comes through here in the first section, or can serve as additional messages for you from your Divine Masculine's higher self at this time, and then I'll close the reading out with some initials. So, what does your Divine Masculine want you to know right now? Okay, we have the Hermit, the Two of Wands, Four of Wands, Judgment, Two of Cups, Page of Cups, the Magician, and the Nine of Cups. I am watching you from afar, planning my next move towards you meticulously. I want to get every detail right and leave nothing to chance. It has become somewhat of an obsession of mine to see how close I can get to you energetically without alerting your higher sensibilities to my presence. I like to observe you moving naturally through the world and through your environment. I sense the fluctuations in your moods. I can tell when it's going to be a good day or there are rough seas ahead, based on the ways in which the essence of you comes surging in through the very core of me the moment I open my eyes at the beginning of each day. You are my motivation. You are my muse. And I do intend to step out of the shadows sooner than you would imagine, in order to make so abundantly clear for you in ways I should have done long ago, that you hold the key to my heart. You are the essence of what I have been looking for in a person, in a partner, in a mate. And I will do whatever it takes to solidify our connection out of the realm of suggestion, innuendo, and possibility into something that is tangibly visible for all the world to see. I would be so proud to have you by my side, and I normally move through life with a confidence that in your presence is shaken. I find myself leaning into a place of self-critique and criticism, which is unusual for me at this stage in my life. I have worked so hard to overcome feelings of inadequacy, but everything that I have built in that regard comes crashing down. And when I am faced with the idea of you, I understand fundamentally and deeply that I have so much more to learn about love than everything I thought I knew up to this point in time. I want us to teach one another and learn from the experience of what we each need so deeply in order to feel seen, heard, appreciated, and understood for exactly who we are and the levels of love which we are capable of. I am trying in a variety of ways to speed up the hands of time so that we can move beyond this stage where I am keeping a safe distance from you, where all that I hold in my heart is yet to be revealed, so that we can elevate our connection to a place of seeing eye to eye, and there being no more mystery between the two of us about the nature and depth of what is held within that heart space that wants to pour forth without shame or abandon. You have sparked an awareness within me of a road that I never thought I would choose, and that is the road toward love. You, in many ways, are causing me to question the life I have been living and the priorities which have been at the forefront of my mind. I thought love was something which would come secondarily. It would fill in the pieces and the gaps from everything else that created my sense of self and sense of stability. But in the prospect of who I might germinate into after we open our hearts fully to one another, I am no longer so connected and interested in what has become my reality up to this point in time, which is a daunting prospect, but one which I am willing to face and take into consideration as far as walls I need to bring down, space that needs to be created in my life for you, and what I am willing to do, the lengths that I may need to go to in order to prove to you that I am somebody who is trustworthy with your heart. And I am willing to do whatever it takes to make the obstacles between the two of us disappear, so that there is only a clear path forward from my heart to yours. I am deep in a place of magnetizing you to me. I know everything there is to know about how to get my way in this lifetime. I have done it before many times over, and now my sights are set on you. So please don't mistake this period of time where I am a bit elusive and mysterious, where there are suggestions of me only followed by a period of silence where you are left to wonder, did you imagine all of this, or was the surge of my energy towards you something genuine and true? All of this is my process of drawing you in closer, of bringing a version of me nearer to the surface, who is the one that is going to love you through and through. I thank you for enlightening me to so much more meaning in life than I had come to appreciate, know, and value up to this point in time. I long to explore the depths of love that are possible with you. I long for the day when I can call you mine out in the open. So, those are your messages in terms of signs with judgment. We've got Scorpio. Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The Magician is Gemini. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Hermit is Virgo. So let's see, what else does your Divine Masculine want you to know right now? Okay, and we have let me be your shoulder. I want to protect, love, and support you, mind, body, and spirit. You were the only thing in my life that was real. You are my light, and it doesn't matter what happens in this life as long as you're with me. When I look at you, I know there is a God and that He loves me so much that He took the time to create you just for me. You are a breathtaking reflection of my heart, how you pursued me and loved me even when I didn't love myself. You held my hand in the darkness and you pulled me out into the light. When was it that we fell in love? I don't know, because the truth is I can't picture a time that I wasn't in love with you. I always knew you were the one that could look into my eyes and see my soul. My future plans and dreams all involve you. You aren't just someone I could live with. You are the only thing I can't live without. And I am having spiritual experiences, noticing synchronicities and seeing signs, even if I don't verbalize this to you. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your Divine Masculine, or could spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got Y, H, V, H, J, L, O, U, F, I, M, E, A, V, and Z. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 2. Chose the flower agate star. So I'm going to start with some tarot, and I will use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I'll dive into the deeper energy surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and following this initial portion of the reading, I'll get some standalone message cards that can either reinforce what comes through here in the first section, or can serve as additional messages for you from your Divine Masculine's higher self, and then I'll close out the reading with some initials. So what does your Divine Masculine want you to know at this time? the Devil, Temperance, Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Ten of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit. I have struggled for so long with admitting fully the nature and gravity of my feelings for you. Right away, from the moment our eyes first met, there was a spark of recognition that opened a door to a level of personal power and intrigue within myself that was overwhelming, surprising to say the least, and has been a constant companion and source of mystery, intrigue, certainty, and wonder for me during this long and arduous journey that we have found ourselves on. As many times as I have tried to outrun these feelings, I am directly confronted in ways that are too obvious to deny that it is you and I forever. There could never be a more perfect complementary match than the intricacies of who we are as individuals, right down to the very molecules of the fibers of the soul that we share, that is tightly woven together, never to be torn asunder, and that is the sense of home that I feel radiating from you, which beckons me in close. I have been on a journey of soul searching, and I have come to a place of certainty that I do not want to move forward into another chapter of my life without you, my companion and my counterpart, here by my side with me. I have regrets at the ways in which I rejected your offers of love in the past. I took you for granted. I thought that you would always be there, waiting for when I was ready. And yet you surprised me in a profound way by picking up the pieces I had left you with and creating a whole new version of you that I must admit is so much more intriguing than the you I met so long ago. I feel the need to reintroduce myself to you with a depth and layer of honesty that was lacking previously. It's as if our paths needed to diverge from one another for us to become self-created through the struggles, through the heartbreak, through the hope, and through the ever-present bond between us lighting the way, in order to come to this juncture in both our lives where we are finally ready to make the most out of this connection. A sense which gives me a deep appreciation and gratitude for all of the missed opportunities and the time that slipped away it seemed, which in actuality never was the perfect moment for us. I want to move towards you and let you see a side of me I am hoping that you will be fond and proud of. I feel so much stronger in my sense of self than when we were last together. It is because of you that I have been forced into this internal odyssey within myself in order to be able to find a wiser and better version of me that is able to match and sustain the sense of timeless knowing that radiates in your eyes, beckons me home, and awakens me deep within the soul. I sense a powerful potency between the two of us that transcends the limits of love. It is as if there is a grand cosmic choreography going on at this time that is aligning all the moving pieces just right in both our lives, it would seem, so that the path forward to one another is not only clear but inevitable. And at times I may struggle with a sense of surrender, but please never mistake the fact that I am fixed completely upon you, Because you hold the key to everything about me I am unable to decipher, aside from the ways in which I see these things mirrored through you, who you have become and how you move through the world. You have redefined so much of what I thought was my purpose and my path in this lifetime. I am expanded beyond the limits of myself, and I come to love myself deeply only in the experience of loving you with everything that I am. I understand that it is going to require a higher level of effort than I have put forth in this situation in the past, in order to not only redeem myself, but more importantly, to allow you to understand through first-hand experience that words alone would fail to capture just how much I have evolved. Just how much we in fact have been walking parallel paths this whole time in the journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And here you thought you were walking all alone, away from a place where we parted ways, only to discover that our roads are in fact converging in a more profound manner. I am listening to my intuition for the first time in years, and when I listen very closely, I hear the echo of your intuition, your heart and your soul speaking to me, confirming what it is that I already know. You are all the signs that I need in this lifetime, and I know that together there is the ability for us to experience a deep level of reciprocity and respect in partnership that has been lacking in all other relationships in my life up to this point in time. You are my wish fulfillment, and your mere presence upon this earth plane brings me such joy in the cold and lonely hours where I am in the process of tying up loose ends and perfecting myself to the point of being willing to take a leap of faith towards you come what may. I am bound and determined to make my way towards you. I will no longer allow fear to stand in the way of the inevitable reunion and development of our love story, far beyond what was experienced and what was possible before. I have learned the harsh lessons and the truth and reality of what life without you is, and I will stop at nothing at this point in order to present myself to you, to do my best to prove to you that I am such a different person than you knew before, and that I mirror for you in all the beautiful ways that make you shine, the miracle of love itself, and the potential of love to heal and transcend wounds that even time seems to fail to erase completely. So those are your messages in terms of signs. With Pentacles, we have Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The Hermit is Virgo. Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Cups is water, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Temperance is Sagittarius. The Devil is Capricorn. And the High Priestess is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's see, what else does your Divine Masculine want you to know at this time? Okay, and they say, I know this won't be easy and we will have to work at it every day. I am willing to do that because I want you, I want us every day for eternity. You were the only thing in my life that was real. Our love is like the wind. I can't see it, but I can feel it. My future plans and dreams all involve you. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no comparison or replacement for this love. I'm sorry I took so long to figure this out. I am finding myself and my purpose. When was it that we fell in love? I don't know, because the truth is I can't picture a time that I wasn't in love with you. I always knew you were the one that could look into my eyes and see my soul. And I fiercely love you in all of your forms, now and forever. I promise never to forget this is a once-in-a-lifetime love, and always to know in the deepest part of my soul that no matter what challenges may carry us apart, we will always find our way back to each other. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your divine masculine, or could spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got Z, Y, T, M, V, G, G, E, H, L, A, Y, V, B, P, I, R, and N. So those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well. Hi, Group 3. You chose the red Jasper star. So I'm going to start with some tarot and use these as the framework for the channeling, and then I'll dive into the deeper energy surrounding that. I'm going to be channeling in the first person tense, using pronouns such as I, me, you, and we, and following this initial portion of the reading, I'll get some standalone message cards that can either reinforce what comes through here in the first section or can serve as additional messages for you from your divine masculine's higher self, and then I'll close the reading out with some initials. So, what does your divine masculine want you to know at this time? Okay, we have Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Magician, the Tower, Ace of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. I am prepared to fight for you and this connection. We have come too far to turn back now, and I am not afraid of what it means and what is involved with us going deeper with one another. transcending the obstacles, the barriers, the people who think they know what is best for the both of us, where our best interests lie, and the type of partner that we should be gravitating toward in our lives. I want to mute out the naysayers and to move in accordance with the call of my heart, which is beckoning me unequivocally towards you and towards whatever must be done in order to ground this connection down out of the realm of suggestion and innuendo in the etheric state into material reality. I want to hold you close and for you to know that there is nothing to fear, that I am always by your side, with you, through thick and thin. I am your biggest cheerleader, watching from the shadows, how you move through challenges in your life, how you seize each moment, make the best out of whatever the circumstances you are dealing with or presented with are. And it is this sense of perseverance, this ingenuity, this cleverness, and this capability about you, stemming from a certainty of who you are deep within, regardless of others' ability to see and appreciate that, which mirrors to me qualities and characteristics I have prided myself on cultivating within me, or at least doing my best to make this my reality consistently. With you, I feel stronger than my best self. You not only complete me, but you enhance my life so profoundly. I feel that I am capable of things I never dreamed of before. With you, there is a motivation for me to break free from the barriers I have placed around myself and others have entrapped me within. I used to be afraid of change, but with you, the idea of change seems so delicious. I want to shed a version of me and to be reborn by your side as my full and potent expression of self, so that the two of us may move forward into the future and into tomorrow in an empowered sense, knowing that we are guided by the light of love, the same fire which burns within the two of us that has lit the way up to this point in time on our singular roads and journeys, up to this point where I am certain that you are the one for me and I want to take things to the next level. You surprise me every single day with a new version of courage and tenderness that you sustain and balance so beautifully within yourself. You are so fierce, and yet you are such a sanctuary where I feel that I can take my armor off and just be myself with no strings attached. I am not used to something that borders on the unconditional. I have only ever known transactional love, versions of myself that needed to be paid forward in order to receive kindness and acceptance from others. But with you, I feel that there is a raw potency that is allowed to be unleashed. As messy or as perfect as I may feel on any given day, you are still there with me, holding my heart tenderly within yours, looking at me across the space and distance, and yet we are so close in the etheric, with always that same knowing, that same message again and again for me, that all of me is welcome with you. I have never felt such acceptance with another person. I have never felt so motivated to just be myself. I have never thought that so many of my dreams, which seem like lofty goals, were actually within my reach. All it required was the perfect person to walk by my side into the future. I have found everything that I have been looking for. I have searched the world multiple times over, always to come back to the recognition and reality that it is me for you and you for me. So I am taking a stand at this point in time. I am strategizing and taking inventory of what I must confront very directly in order to remove as an obstacle that stands in the way between this love being expressed between the two of us. And I am also looking at the ways in which a more direct expression of my presence in your life may be sufficient enough to create the understanding vibrationally at this time and later in a more direct sense that I am with you. I choose you. We are in this together. You are not just someone walking with their head held high alone in this world. I want so much to be the person that you dreamed of. I want so much for this love story to unfold in a way that is empowering and healing for the two of us. Thank you for bringing me to the center of my own world, where I have found the motivation to move with purpose, driven by love, beyond all the excuses which have held me back up to this point in time, over the threshold to pure expression and the undeniable truth that it has always been you for me, and this is a reality that I am no longer interested in running from or second guessing. So those are your messages in terms of signs. With the Tower, we have Aries energy, Pentacles is Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Wands is Fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Magician is Gemini, the Emperor is Aries, and Cups is Water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let's see, what else does your Divine Masculine want you to know at this time? Okay, and they say, I've never liked a smile as much as I like yours. I blush like a teenager with a crush when your name is mentioned. I will find the strength to speak my truth, even though I used to be afraid of the words. With you, I just want to let it out. My heart is ready to burst. The things that you have done for me, to help me, to support me, surprise me, to make me happy, go above and beyond what any person deserves. You're all I need. I love you and I like you. It's a miracle to find the kind of peace and happiness that you've given me. Nobody in the world makes me laugh the way you do. You're my best friend. I just want to be with you. I don't question your commitment to us, and I know there's nothing we can't work through. And touching you feels like some kind of magic. So these initials can be a first, middle, or last name of you or your Divine Masculine, or can spell something out, just whatever resonates for you. Got O, N, D, H, S, R, B, Y, V, D, K, G, E, T, B, A, I, Z, J, and M. So, those are your messages. I hope that they resonated with you and that you enjoyed the reading. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, or share. I hope to see you again in another reading. Please take care and be well.